to your
all right. Does that work?
yeah, say some of your files so I don't miss it. You just hit it, right?
Yeah. Terry Hutter. Good morning. Morning, Eric. Give us 1 second.
Oh,
We're
he's
going to
back.
get the Instagram live up. And we are live. Checking connection. We should be good. All right, good morning. It is Tuesday, day 792 of the quarantine. Today we're going to work on acceleration. It's getting really close to that point. We're going to have to go outside and start catching our own food. So we got to be ready for that. All right, so let's get warmed up here. We'll give you about 20 seconds. All you're going to need today is something to drink, get some water. All right, we're going to try and get through a lot today. We've got about a half hour of hard work.
Good morning to everybody out there. Mom, good morning. What's going on? Everybody at home? Good morning, y'all.
All right, here we go. So we're going to get warmed up. First thing we're going to do, one of my favorite good morning stretches. All right, we call them arm hugs. We're going to reach all the way back, open that chest up to the sky, rock forward, give yourself a hug. 5 reps. Feel that stretch in the core. Getting a little stretch in the arms as well. 5 reps. All right, so after 5 of those, we're going to go hip circles. All right, we're going to just bring it around town, pushing the hips back, leaving our torso where it is, but moving with the hips. So we want 5 hip circles in each direction. These are some of the stretches that I tend to forget about, but I really enjoy. So after you go 5 to the right, go 5 to the left. You just got your hip circles, our arm hugs. And after 5 of those, we're going to just settle down and do a deep squat. All right, if you need to go on your toes a little bit, that's okay, but our goal is just to kind of figure out where we're at with our mobility, move your feet around. All right, it's not necessarily like a static hold where we're just holding this position, but you're trying to move, trying to get comfortable in the bottom of that squat. All right, and then right from there, we're gonna go into our rollover. So we're just gonna kind of fall back, roll over, and touch your toes. We're gonna go 5 reps with the rollovers. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings. Feel that stretch in the lower back. Five good reps, then we're going to go right into a glute bridge. And we're going to go 5 good reps of the glute bridge. And so after that, we're going to sit back up after our 5 good reps of the glute bridge. We'll feel that if we were with us yesterday, our legs are going to be a little bit tired from all the work we did. All right, we're going to go into one of my favorites is our 90-90. So we're going to take our time with this one. We're going to go 5 each way. We don't need to spend a ton of time warming up, but it's definitely important to hit a couple key exercises that you feel help you move your best, and this is definitely one of them for me.
When do you feel like you are ready to go and warmed up?
Once I start sweating usually, it's about that point when I start sweating.
Doesn't take a long time.
Nope. All right, so then we're going to flip over. We're going to do our hand walks. We got 5 reps, stepping back. Do that stretch in the hamstring. As soon as we get our 5 reps with our hands walk, we're going to go knee hug, elbow to instep, hip flexor to hamstring. Again, this is another one of my favorites. We're just going to do it in place. So knee hug, elbow goes on the inside. I'm pushing my hips forward, leaning back and feel that stretch in the hamstring. All right, then we're going to switch legs. We'll go about 3 each leg. Big knee hug. If you want a leg cradle, you can. Just don't crank on that ankle. All right, just pull it straight up. Go down into the elbow to instep. Push the hips forward. Lean back, feel that stretch in the hammy. So that's 1 each leg. We'll go 2 more. I'll start speeding it up a little bit. All right, we kind of move through this one dynamically at the gym. But again, it's the world's greatest stretch. You don't need a lot of space for it. Knee hug, elbow to instep, hip flexor, hamstring. We'll finish one more up on the right side. Knee hug, elbow to instep, hip flexor, hamstring. All right. So, if you have a little bit of space, great. If not, just do these standing in place. So we're going to go through a couple dynamic movements here. Part of the acceleration day we're going to do. It'll kind of lead into our workout. So the first one, all right, we're going to go from this TV to there. We're going to go down and back with the same exercise. This is probably 5 yards if we're lucky. So it's maybe a couple feet. But the first one is right leg only. I'm going to take my time. Driving that right knee up. I'm just going to circle back. I'm going to do each side twice. This is the point where we can start breaking it up. If you want to rest when I'm going, rest. And then train with CT. Train with CT when he's going. All I'm trying to do is think about core posture, knee drive, dorsiflexion. I'm being precise with my movements. Now I'll switch to my left side. Just the other leg is just kind of hanging out. And again, you can do all of these in place. We're getting about 7 to 8 reps per rep. So think about that. You're doing them in place. Get about 7 reps. And then move on. Good. Now we'll go into our A skip. So that's putting those two movements together. So our A skip, we've done a lot of. If you're just kind of standing around, you do these in place if you don't have the space for it. All right, again, the idea is just to get our core engaged, our knees up, get in the habit of keeping those shin angles matching. When we're moving, watch how our shins match up with each other. And the shin angles mean a lot for our ability to accelerate. Gives you something to visually pay attention to when we're talking about mechanics. All right, now we're going to go into our B skip. So this is kind of blending that acceleration into top speed. So we're going to pull. Don't kick anything behind you. All right, make sure you're aware of your surroundings. Biggest thing on this is, can you show a couple bad ones where you're really reaching out? So we want to avoid that as a B skip. What's that going to do is, as you see him go up, he starts leaning back. It's going to extend our hamstring, put a lot of pressure on our hamstring. We want to make sure the knee's going down before we start to pull and claw, not on the way up. Go ahead. Good. Again, he's not getting anywhere fast, but he's getting a lot of good quality reps in. We'll go one more time with a V skip. Alright, and then we're going to finish up with high knees and step over run, so we'll do 2 of each of those. Alright, so again, high knees going forward. I like to stay tucked, keep my arms moving, just getting a lot of good quality reps. Fancy feet, fancy feet. One more of those. There we go. Good, and then step over run. Alright, this is one of the harder drills for warming up, but if you start working on it every day, add it to your warm-up, you'll get better at your running mechanics at your top end speed. Alright, so our step over usually takes a little bit to get going, but we have the same issues usually when we see these with that out and reach and lean back, so stay tucked, make sure the knee goes down, and then you pull. Good, 1, 2 more. There we go, perfect. Body control is so important. Last one. All right, awesome. So that's a warm up. All right, all you're gonna need for the speed is a ledge or a couch. We're gonna be doing a lot of our work over there on a couch. If you don't bring a coffee table out, it should be about a foot. So you need something that's about a foot off the ground. Grab that, we'll give you about 15 seconds, and we'll come back.
What'd you say we needed, a couch?
We need a couch. We got plenty of them. We got
Perfect,
too many
got it.
couches. All right. So, first drill we're gonna do is a quick feet drill. All right, we talk about the things that matter in speed, right? Force production into the ground. We talk about our angles of acceleration, right? So what is my body doing when I'm accelerating? Are my shins matching up? Am I able to create knee drive and push through the ground? One thing we don't talk about is reacting to get off the ground. Ankling's a good drill for that, but sometimes we need some extra work. So this drill, think about spending as little time on the ground as you can. Again, I'm gonna go first. CT will go second. We'll do each drill a couple of times. I really can't count, so it's just a couple of times, and then we'll go from there. So the first drill is gonna be a switch. Okay, so I'm gonna have one foot on top, all right, and then when I say hit, all right, I'm gonna just go ahead and switch. All right, so CT's gonna call these out for me. I wanna react on his cue, trying to get off the ground as fast as I can, and then I'll call his cues out, all right, as soon as we switch. So we're right here. As soon as he says hit, I'm gonna jump and switch. I'm not trying to put any power into the ground or anything other than being quick, loose, and fast.
Ready, switch, 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 and relax.
All right, so we'll switch. Again, our knee's gonna be around hip height. Our dorsiflexed ankles stay up the whole time. Ready, and switch, switch, hit, 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 and good. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing, but now we're gonna vary the count up. So CT won't just say hit, 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 hit. I won't just say hit, hit, hit. I'm gonna mix it up, all right? So he's gonna kind of throw me off into cadence. I gotta be able to pay attention to what he's saying, but I still want to move as fast as I can without anticipating.
Here we go, ready, ready, home. Hit, 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 and relax.
Good. A lot of times we find ourselves guessing when to go. This is a good way to kind of break that up. Right leg up, hit, 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 hit. Good. All right, so now we're either gonna say 1, 2, or 3. If I hear 1, it's 1 switch. If I hear 2, it's hit, hit. If I hear 3, it's 1, 2, 3. So it's kind of like our wall drills, kind of like our 3 count, just a fun way to mix it up. We'll do a couple rounds of this.
1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Ready? 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, and relax.
I had to think through those last 3.
2.
All right. I don't want to do any extra reps. All right, here we go. 1, 2s, and 3s. I got this variation from Coach Smaz. Hopefully he's out there watching, doing speed with us. I bet he's not, but you should be. Ready, and hit. 2, 3, hit. 2, hit. 3, 3, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we'll run that back again. We'll run that back again.
Switch it up at home. Here we go. Next active up. Ready? 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. Hit. 3. Time. Go ahead and relax.
All right. Here we go.
Good. It's a good one today.
I think
Good choice,
Big
Jay.
Booty 16.
Hey, that's a good one.
It's what we started with when we were
Okay.
at the facility.
Feels
Ran
like
through
so
them.
long ago.
It does. Right leg up. And hit. 2. Hit. 2. 3. 3. 3. 3. Hit. Good. All right. So now, last one of these. We'll do 2 rounds. We're going rapid fire for about 8 seconds. All right. We're going to go as fast as we can. Again, we're trying to get off the ground. Don't get stuck in the mud. Slow feet don't eat. All right, on CT.
Here we go, 8 seconds. Ready here, ready home. Ready, go. Halfway. 2, 1, and time.
All right. Good, ready, and hit. 3, 2, 1, and good. So this is a great drill, and it's a little different than your normal high knees. Your normal high knees, you're going to be able to cheat. You're going to be able to put that foot down wherever you want. This way, you have to get your knee up at least to that height. All right, same thing one more time.
Last time, rapid fire. Bring it home. Here we go. Ready, go. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. Relax.
All right. All right, here we go. CT. Ready, and hit. 3, 2, 1, and good. All right, nice job. So, grab a quick sip, grab some water. We're right back here. We're gonna try and blend some of those drills in, all right, with some of the top speed work that we did last week.
If you're just joining us, working on acceleration, at-home acceleration. We'll be done here in 10, 15 minutes. You can run it back from the beginning. Work out along with us here. Just finishing up a little speed work. Next 5, 10 minutes.
All right, so taking that drill that we just did on the couch with the 1s and the 2s. All right, we're gonna make it dynamic into standing. All right, but we're gonna make one small change. As soon as I hear go, I'm gonna add a step over run. All right, and for our sake, we're gonna do it coming towards you guys. All right, but you guys can do it in place. You can do it for 5 yards, whatever space you have. All right, so it'll look like this. I'll start up here. I'll hear my 1 or my 2. All right, I'll hear all of that, but as soon as I hear go, it's step over run, move it towards the camera. All right, so just like when we accelerate out of a 40 start, out of the 2-point, all right, there's usually a quick burst, and then we get into our cycle. So trying to kind of mimic that as best we can inside without a lot of room to open up. So CT on the count.
It'll be 1, 2, and 3.
Yep,
and then go. 1, 2, 3. Then go. Here we go. Ready? 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, go.
Nice. So again, we're getting a little fatigued at the end of those counts, which is perfect because usually we're not just starting into our top speed unless we get dropped onto the woodway. But if you saw my Instagram post yesterday, it doesn't matter. We don't need the woodway. We're out here. We're in here, I guess.
In here.
Here we go.
Out here.
Right leg up. And hit. 2, 2, 1, 3, 3. Go. Feel the butt. There we go. There we go. Right. Nice job. Good. 1 down, 2 to go. 1 down, 2 to go.
Here we go. Ready, right leg, left leg up. And 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, and go. Nice.
This is great. All right, here we go. Right leg up. And hit. Hit. 3, 2, 2, 3. Go. There we go. There we go. All right, last time, last time. Put it all together.
Both legs up. Ready, right leg up.
Oh, I can't do that.
Ready, 3, go. Woo, nice. That was not on purpose.
quick.
That was not on purpose. Hope you kept it at home with that one. My bad.
Hey, he just wants to keep me on my toes.
Right.
That transfer starts. Ready. Right leg up. Hit. 2, 2, 3, 2, go. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Cool. So as we always do, we'll finish up here with some plyos and some core. All right. Grab some water. We're gonna go back to the couch. Go back to the couch.
Thanks, Zach. Hope you're not working at home with us.
I was texting Cam
We're
around
home.
home today.
Yeah?
He said he's been watching the videos, and I asked him if he'd been following along, and he hesitated. He said yes.
Oh,
Of course I
okay.
had. Yeah.
Of course he has. Name for everybody.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go back to a plyo exercise we did on day 1. We're gonna put our back leg up on the couch. All right, we're gonna go down and we're gonna jump up. All right, we're just gonna go 5 each leg. I'm gonna go, CT's gonna go. We got a couple plyos first. All right, and then we gotta finish with some core, because believe it or not, it's almost beach season.
Woo!
And it's been tank season.
And remember, if we're at home and we're struggling to do that rear foot elevated exercise, we can always do the split stance, right? Saw our buddy Q, his wife Midori had their kids working at home. All right? If it's too tough for that age, my niece and nephew back at home, to elevate that back foot, we can always go from this split stance position. All right, so remember, we can progress it in. You said 5 each?
Yep.
Leg. We need that. That up.
Alright, so the next one is going to be a rhythm tuck jump. So why I call it a rhythm tuck jump is because we're not just going up and down, up and down. Alright, the key is to be off the ground explosively fast. Alright, but we're going to bounce a little bit, and then tuck. So it'll be a couple, tuck. And again, it's just feeling that, hit the ground, get off the ground. We got 5 reps, and then we'll switch. So being explosive, when you're ready, you jump. Being explosive, get off the ground, landing like an athlete. Yeah, all right. And the last one we're gonna add to that series is our staggered stance, broad jump. I like the staggered stance because it's gonna expose any weak points. All right, I'm worse off my right leg than my left leg. It's a good song.
Yeah, great song.
So we're gonna raise our arms up, we're gonna swing back. Ooh. We're gonna just go in a circle here.
We'll just alternate.
Yeah, we'll just alternate. Alternate your legs too, we got 6 total. So I started with my left leg in front, now I'll switch. We got 3 each leg. Plus, you can't jump as far when you do the staggered stance. You know, we got some people out there with those 12-foot broad jumps who jumping out of the living room.
Right. You said 3 each?
Yep.
Last time through here.
All right, and in between each set, we're gonna do a Copenhagen side plank. I don't know why they call it Copenhagen, but what we're gonna do, we'll be on our couch, inside foot's up. All right, and then I'm gonna have my right knee up here, and I'm just gonna go up. We'll go at the same time. I want to keep my body in a straight line. I'm going to count to 20 and then we're going to flip. All right, 3, 2, 1, and up. If you can't do these, that's okay. Just put your feet down, both feet up like that. I have no idea of the time here.
Probably 15.
About 15 seconds left. I think that's it. Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1, go ahead and switch. Woo! Right into it. See if we can hang out here until everybody leaves. back to the top, back to our plyos. All right, whatever variation you're able to do that and keep doing that until you can do the next one. We got 5 each leg.
Sweat going.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Switch it up. Five. Rhythm jumps.
Oh yeah, tuck jumps, tuck jumps.
Tuck jumps.
All right, so we're going right in those tuck jumps.
Hey Jax, what's good, bro? You want to see the new CT end zone dance? Cool, what's up? 5 up.
Yeah. And our staggered stance broad jumps to finish up. We got 6 more reps, another plank, and then we'll get you out of here. This was a really solid one.
I'm telling you. Shout out to him.
Alright, last 3.
3 and 3. 20s.
Here we go.
Last one.
Last one. Then we got plank. Alright, get back to your couch. But don't sit down just yet. We got one more Copenhagen plank. That's just a fancy way of saying a side plank with your inside foot at 90 degrees. Here we go. Approximately 20 seconds aside. And here we go. Up.
So how do we now angle you on these videos here? Or do I?
I'm trying to count. And switch. Good. So that'll do it for today. All right, we'll be back soon. And one thing that we wanted to do, and we'll do this on Thursday. If you want to turn that down a little bit, we'll get more information out. But on Thursday, we've been talking to a lot of our athletes, and you know, we're constantly in communication with our people. You know, some people that are viewing in right now. And what we want to do is on Wednesday, after our workout, or sorry, not on Wednesday, on Thursday, after the workout, we're going to sit down and we want to answer any questions that you guys have, all right, from a standpoint of what do I do at home? This is my gym setup. Or, you know, this is what I've been doing. How can I make it better? Or I'm thinking about buying some home gym equipment because we're going to be here at least another month. What should I buy? All right, we can help you answer those questions because you don't need to go spend a ton of money. All right, you really don't need to spend any money. You just got to get creative. All right, but that's what we're here for. Help you guys get creative. So Thursday, it'll be at 9:30. All right, so tune in for the speed session, and then we'll do a little Q&A right after. All right, so come up with some questions. If you got them now, shoot in any videos that you guys have or pictures from your workouts that you're following along. If you got a home gym and you want us to kind of see what that looks like so we can answer some questions on Thursday about that, shoot a pic of the home gym, send it over. You guys have a great, what is it, Tuesday?
Sure.
Great Tuesday. Have a great
Yeah.
Tuesday. It's another sunny day in Cleveland.
Good work today.